Hey, what's up, good people? So, I am India. Welcome to Miles from India. I am so excited to be starting this YouTube channel. It has been a long time in the making, and I am just, over the moon, ready to get it started, ready to pump out some good content for you all, and just to give you a little bit more about me. So of course, this YouTube channel is called Miles from India because I am India, a little play on words of my name, but I am also a runner. I know that right now I'm all dolled up, cute and everything, but that was because this is my first episode and I won't be doing any running shots today, but I will be giving you all some content about my background, how I started, kind of what's going on with me now, and what this channel will consist of. So you get a little dolled up India today, but trust and believe I'm a sweater.
Yo, I'm dripping sweat. You see this? It's hot as crap out here today.
You're gonna get all the sweat after, pre, post race, after runs, workouts, all of that stuff. You're gonna get on this challenge. It's a lot of challenges going on right now on YouTube and social media, so I guess that's why challenges keep coming in my mind. But on this channel, you're gonna get a bunch of everything. So for my new people that don't know me personally, again, thank you for coming to this channel. So I actually started, this is not my first rodeo with vlogging. So I vlogged back in 2017 and 2018, which is both of the years that I did my first full marathon, which is 2017, and my second marathon in 2018, and I went and ran those marathons in Chicago in 2017 and 2018. And I actually vlogged the full 12-week training plan for those vlogs. So please, definitely, if you are interested in seeing kind of what that progress looked like, I only have them on Facebook, but you can definitely check my Facebook page out, Miles from India, and you can get weeks and weeks and weeks of me doing vlogging on my experience for my full marathon. So definitely check that out. It's something that you will probably definitely enjoy. But now that this channel is open and live and going, I will be sharing my journey for different things here on this channel. Something else that I do as an individual is that I am a podcast host. Yes, that's right. So I'll be vlogging and doing a podcast. So I'm really, really excited about that. So my podcast is called The Run Duo, and it is hosted by myself as well as a really good friend of mine, Thomas Mitchell. So we call him Tommy. Tommy Mitchell. He's Tommy, but he got a job. So y'all let me know if y'all got that joke. I know I'm a little corny, but y'all let me know if y'all got that joke. Anyway, so we have been doing a podcast since 2018, and I am really excited to be doing it. So it's one of those things where I stopped vlogging from 2017 to 2018, and I said, you know what, I still want to be able to give back to the community. I still want to, and what I mean by, I know y'all hear me say give back to the community. When I say give back to the community, meaning explaining my journey, telling people about my journey to hopefully encourage people to do the same. So encourage people to get off the couch, encourage people to become runners, encourage people to run a 5K race if they're not doing any racing at all, encourage people to do a half if they would like to, and there's no pressure to that, but to show you that racing can be done, running can be done. You don't have to be a racer, but to explain to people that it's really fun, and to allow running to not be as intimidating, and it is accessible for all. So that is what I mean by giving back to the community, is being able to show you all my experience in hopes that you can do the same thing. All right, so I am a Georgia girl. I am born and raised in Atlanta, and I am ATL all the way. So I am very familiar with these Atlanta streets, and even though I grew up in Stone Mountain, which is about 20 minutes from the city, I go to the city all the time, and for a while I used to run in, like, literally in the city on Peachtree Street. So that is something that is really exciting for me, and my family lives in Dallas, Texas. However, I am here. I have not always been a runner. So through high school and I would say high school and middle school, I actually danced, and I was also a cheerleader. So it wasn't until my sophomore year of high school that I did dibble and dab into track and field, where I ran the 400 meter as well as the 4x4, 300 hurdles. And those were like my ultimate race, but of course the open 4 was my race. I ended up stop running track because I developed a thing where I would get headaches when I ran, and I think it was more so like the stress and anxiety around races, but I was really good at it, but it just kind of ended my time as a track runner, and I just kind of stuck with cheerleading and dance. When I was a little girl, my father used to always run the Peachtree road race, and he loved it, and I would enjoy going out to cheer him on. So as I got older, I said, you know what, I would love to carry on that tradition of running the Peachtree Road Race, which is the world's largest 10K, and it usually has about 60,000 people that run it. It is a lottery, but I said, you know what, let me follow in my dad's footsteps and actually do the Peachtree Road Race. So that was my first race. So, and it was a 10K. So yes, I started out the gate with a 10K. It wasn't a 5K. I started out with a 10K. Don't let that fool you, because this girl could not even run to the corner prior to doing that 10K, but that's how I started my training. I literally would run from my driveway to the end of the driveway, and that would be a success for me. And then I would actually go to the stop sign or go to the next section of the street. And when I tell you guys, that was how I built up my endurance for running. That was it. So just my thing is literally just start small and you will definitely get there. All right, so I ended up doing the Peachtree Road Race starting in 2008. That was my first time that I did the Peachtree Road Race. And listen, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I ended up doing the race. I would train up. I would start probably in about February or March for the race, because the race is on the 4th of July. And then I would fall all the way off after the race. So of course, you know, 4th of July, you got your fireworks, your barbecues, everything. So I would be committed after Valentine's Day to training for that race. I would train all the way up to July. And then on the 4th of July, I would literally fall off. And I would just stop running until the following year when it was time to run that race again. So as you can hear, I was not committed. I loved and enjoyed the running, but it was literally just for that race. So I did that for a couple years, and literally that was my on again, off again, on again, off again. And then I said, you know what am I going to do to keep myself active? What am I going to do to continue to do something fun? So I ended up going back to my roots as a cheerleader, and I decided to join a semi-pro cheerleading team. Y'all, listen, I was too old to be on this semi-pro cheerleading team because it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I missed the fields and I enjoyed it, but it was one of those things where I learned that sometimes organized things just aren't for everyone, and I just wanted to do something that I could do for me and for myself. So anyway, I ended up going, I did a season for the Georgia Predators was the name of the team. So I did a season with them, and after I did that season, I was super fit. As you can see, I was super fit, and then I just ended up falling off completely. And I said, what am I going to do to get into working out consistently to be able to keep the weight off, have a good time, enjoy seeing other people, enjoy some kind of camaraderie, but it doesn't have to be super organized. Because I like running, I said, well, you know what, let me start doing races again, but let me commit myself to doing a race a month. So in 2014, I ended up doing a race a month, and it was amazing. Like, it literally kept me motivated. It kept me on top of things, and I literally continued to work out consistently because I knew that I had a race on the calendar. So once I did that, I ended up pushing forward and putting myself out there to do a group run. And I said, let me connect with a group of people that are also running, that could also help me to stay motivated, that can push me. And so I became a part of Movers and Pacers run team here in Atlanta and run group here in Atlanta. And that was really, really exciting. I enjoyed it. I moved up to being a captain, did that for a little while. And it was just like that start of my running journey is where everything kicked off. Be in a place of acceptance and kind of a welcoming environment. So of course, once you connect with amazing people and you connect with people that have like goals and like-minded to keep pushing to your next goal, you do crazy things. So in 2014, your girl signed up, yes, me, signed up for her first half marathon. And guess who did it? Untrained. Untrained. Don't ever do that. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Don't do that. Don't run a half marathon untrained. It was not a good idea. So the Thanksgiving Day half marathon 2014 was my first half marathon. When I tell you guys, it was the most intense half marathon ever. Not only was it cold as crap outside, I want to say it was below 30 outside, but just running 13.1 miles in Atlanta with all the hills, and I hadn't trained a day in my life. I think the most amount of miles I had done at that point maybe was 7. 7 miles was like the most miles I had done. So I would just say, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Train, train, train. Okay. So now that I gave you a sense of what not to do, just it's making me itch thinking about an untrained half marathon. Woo! Like, don't do it. It is, and not saying people can do it, but it just doesn't feel good. Your body doesn't feel good. I literally did not want to run after I got done running that half marathon. I was like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm done with this run life. But anyway, so I did that. And to this day, I have run 14 half marathons and 2 full marathons. And it has been just a journey to see. And even my journey as kind of the type of person and the pace that I run. So when I first started running back with the run group in 2014, I was running 9 and 10 minute miles. I currently to this day tinker between the 10, 11, 12, and even 13 minute miles. So it just depends on what's going on with me, how I'm feeling. There has been weight gain, lack of good nutrition. There has been all of these things that has happened that has changed kind of my pace. And of course I'm older, and you know, your body just goes through strange things, but I am working on getting back to that 9-minute pace, and I'm really excited to be doing that, and I'm going to be sharing that journey with you all on how I get there. So when I am not training, I usually run, depending upon, I'll say 15 to 20 miles a week, depending upon how I'm feeling. Of course, when training goes on, it increases. So something that I'm doing right now is that not only am I running 3 to 4 days a week, but I'm also doing strength training and also doing yoga once a week. So those are some things that I'm doing at this current moment to get my fitness in, also to help with some consistency and ensure that I am race ready whenever that takes place again. So to keep it real, I feel like we need more individuals and runners to be more transparent with their journey in this process. I know when I first started running, I was looking up how-tos, what to do, what to think about, how to first run my first 5K, how to do certain things. And y'all, it was limited. Stuff really wasn't out there. So I want to be able to bring that to you all. And this channel is not only for new runners, it's for people that are interested in becoming runners. If you want to run half marathon, full marathon, I'm going to give it all. So I'm really excited to be there. And the thing about it is that I want to bring you all transparency and be 100 through the whole entire thing. This is me. This is who I am. This is who I always will be. I'm not all stuck face. I like to have a really good time. And I just want to show y'all just the fun and exciting part of running. So on this vlog, I will be giving you all tips and tricks, how-tos, race day needs, running needs, how to get started running. I also am on a quest to run 50 halves in 50 states. So I am 6 states down. 6? Yes, 6. So I am 6 states down, and I am really excited about it. So, once COVID is lifted and I'm able to do traveling, I will be traveling to different states to do half marathons, and I want to bring you all with me. Running in different states is really fun, different experiences. Everything is just different. So I want to bring that to you. I also will be giving you all a little bit of my fitness journey, as well as my weight loss journey. I like to say fitness journey / weight loss journey, but it's all mixed in the same thing. My weight loss journey, nutrition, I know that's really big. What we eat as runners can be very different than what someone that does normal working out may do. I know there's a lot of diet culture going on, and I want to be able to talk about kind of how I feel about those things and how I'm adding different changes into my life. And I would just talk about all things running. And if there's certain things that y'all want to hear, you want to know about, definitely drop your comments below, and I am willing to talk about whatever you want. All right, so before I close out, I wanted to just bring a couple different tips to you all. That is, when you're starting your journey, regardless of where it is, you want to ensure that you do these 4 things. And it's one of those things, regardless on if you're starting from scratch, if you're starting from 0, if you're starting over, if you were a runner and you're trying to get remotivated. These are some things that I just really want you all to think about, and that helps me throughout my journey. All right, tip 1. Always set your goal against yourself and yourself only. When it comes to running, you are not running against someone else. You're running against your best self. So whether that be running from your house to the driveway to down the street, or whether that be now running half marathons from 5Ks or starting your first 5K, you are only challenging against yourself and what you did yesterday, and what you have done in the past. Just ensure that you are starting where you are, accepting where you are, and just challenging yourself against you. Something that goes along with that is number 2, don't compare yourself to others. I know it is really, really hard, especially in this social media culture. We see people's stats online. We see people doing these great, grandiose things, and grandiose in a positive way, but doing these great things. And it's like, well, damn, why I'm not doing that? And it's like, you know what? That's okay. You are a different person. Your time frame and your journey is different. Stay within your journey. Do you, but don't compare yourself to other people. You are you. Do your own time, and you will get there too. All right. Tip 3. Connect with great people around you. Please ensure, like for me, my journey would not be where I am if it wasn't for the Atlanta running community, if it wasn't for my friends and family being very supportive for who I am. And you know what? A little positive peer pressure is not bad. So ensuring that you have great team and just amazing support around you is important. You know what? Honestly, when I first started running the 10Ks, I literally could not even fathom running a full marathon. And here I am today. I have run 2 full marathons. So just know that when you have awesome, positive people around you that can help you to strive and make amazing big goals, it is all for the better, and it will work out in your favor. But wait, don't make them push you to do stuff that you don't want to do. Do what you want to do. All right, and my last tip is enjoy what you're doing in whatever space that you're in. And this could go for work, this could go for running, this could go for fitness, whatever it is. Don't allow achievement to overshadow fulfillment. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't allow achievement to overshadow fulfillment. And what that means is you don't want to be so focused on your goals and doing what you want to do and saying that you completed these goals that you're no longer enjoying the journey. There's no point in getting to a goal and you didn't enjoy it. I know for me, I find and I see a lot of people that they're trying to crush these challenges, crushing these things, crushing these goals, completing all of these steps in achievement, but they're miserable in doing so. So definitely please ensure that you're not allowing the checkbox of achievement to overshadow fulfillment, and that you're really enjoying the journey and enjoying what you're doing. All right, so definitely check out my links below. I have my personal Instagram, the vlog Instagram, as well as my podcast, The Run Duo, is linked at the bottom. And if you are interested in seeing my my 2 full marathons documented. I did have a vlog on social media on Facebook at Miles from India. I really appreciate everyone that has supported me and continue to do so, and I look forward to giving you all so much stuff. Now, if there's something that you all want me to talk about, definitely hit me up below and I'll get to it. Thanks guys, y'all do your thing, and we'll see you in a week.
Thank you.